In life, there are moments, brief, seemingly ordinary instances, that hold extraordinary power. These moments, often lasting just minutes or seconds, can fundamentally change the course of your future. When you think about the next 50 years of your life, it's easy to get overwhelmed by the vastness of time ahead. But the truth is, it often comes down to a handful of decisions made in very short windows of time that define everything that follows. A single choice can set a trajectory that shapes your career, relationships, mindset, and legacy. Understanding this power is crucial because it empowers you to recognize that you don't need to have everything figured out all at once. Instead, by being deliberate in these moments, you can create a ripple effect that resonates across decades. These pivotal moments are not always dramatic or life-shattering at first glance. They might be a simple decision to take a new opportunity, to trust your intuition, to walk away from something no longer serving you, or even to speak up when it feels uncomfortable. Yet, the consequences of these choices are profound. Imagine standing at a crossroads where one path leads to growth, the other to stagnation. The decision to choose growth, even if uncertain, opens doors you never imagined. What seems like a small step can ignite a series of events, new experiences, relationships, knowledge, that compound over time, shaping your future in unexpected ways. Every successful person's story is filled with such moments. Moments when they said yes to risk, yes to innovation, or yes to following a passion despite doubt and fear. These choices didn't guarantee immediate success or clarity, but they set in motion a journey that evolved with each subsequent decision. The power of such moments lies in their capacity to break you out of complacency and push you toward your potential. When you learn to recognize these moments, you start to see life as a series of opportunities rather than obstacles. The challenge is cultivating awareness and courage to seize them. Sometimes, these moments come disguised as failure or setback. The choice to learn from failure rather than be defeated by it is one of the most powerful decisions you can make. Failure is not the end, but a crucial point in your timeline where your response determines your next steps. Choosing resilience, choosing to analyze what went wrong, and choosing to try again with new insights can redirect your life course more profoundly than any moment of easy success. When you view setbacks as pivotal moments for growth, you empower yourself to transform adversity into fuel for long-term progress. It's also important to understand that these moments often require you to go against the grain, against societal expectations, the comfort of routine, or the fear of judgment. The path that leads to a fulfilling, impactful life is rarely the easiest or most obvious one. Recognizing that the next 5 minutes, the next decision, might mean breaking away from what's familiar is essential. The courage to choose authenticity over conformity, passion over security, or curiosity over certainty creates a foundation for a rich and meaningful life ahead. Moreover, these moments are multiplied when you align them with your inner values and sense of purpose. Decisions made in alignment with who you truly are, what you deeply care about, and what inspires you have a much stronger, more sustainable impact. When you act in congruence with your authentic self, you harness an inner power that propels you forward with clarity and confidence. This alignment not only increases your motivation, but also attracts opportunities, mentors, and collaborators who resonate with your vision, amplifying the effect of your decisions. The power of moments also extends to how you cultivate relationships. Choosing to invest time in people who challenge you, support you, and inspire you can be a defining factor in your journey. Similarly, deciding to let go of toxic relationships frees up space for growth and positivity. These relational decisions, though they may seem small or difficult at the moment, ripple outwards, shaping your environment and the energy you carry with you over the years. When thinking about the next 50 years, it's empowering to remember that you are not trapped by past decisions. Every day offers new moments to course, correct, to innovate, and to dream bigger. This mindset frees you from the paralysis of fear or regret and encourages a forward-looking perspective. The key is to develop the habit of mindful decision-making, pausing to consider not just immediate outcomes but the long-term implications of your choices. The technology and information age has accelerated the pace at which these moments come. Opportunities and challenges arise faster than ever before, making it even more critical to cultivate intuition and decisiveness. Waiting for the perfect moment is often a trap. It is the courage to act in the present moment that determines your future. By embracing this, you place yourself in the driver's seat of your life, crafting the story you want to live. In essence, understanding the power of moments teaches you that your future is not a distant, uncontrollable concept, but something you shape actively through conscious choices. These 5 minutes you invest in reflection, courage, and intentional action hold the seeds for the next 50 years of your life. The more you recognize and harness these moments, the more you create a life defined not by chance but by design, a life that reflects your highest aspirations and deepest truths. Clarity of vision is the cornerstone upon which a meaningful and impactful life is built. Without a clear sense of purpose or direction, it is easy to drift through life, reacting to circumstances rather than shaping them. Defining what matters most to you early on acts as a compass, guiding your decisions, your efforts, and your resilience through the inevitable challenges ahead. This clarity is not about having every detail mapped out, but about understanding your core values and the essence of what you want to contribute to the world. When you have this clarity, every action gains meaning, and distractions lose their power to derail you. Developing clarity requires deep reflection, an honest and sometimes uncomfortable examination of what truly motivates you beyond external validation or societal expectations. It means distinguishing between what you want because others expect it and what you want because it resonates with your authentic self. This process often involves asking yourself fundamental questions. What legacy do I want to leave? What kind of impact do I want to have? What brings me joy, fulfillment, and a sense of contribution? The answers to these questions form the foundation of your vision. Once you have defined your vision, it serves as a powerful filter through which all opportunities, challenges, and distractions can be evaluated. In a world full of noise and endless choices, this filter prevents you from being overwhelmed or led astray by short-term gains or superficial rewards. It anchors you to what is truly important, enabling you to say no to things that do not align with your purpose, freeing your time and energy for what truly matters. This discipline of focus is critical because energy is finite, and where you invest it determines the quality and impact of your life. Clarity of vision also enhances motivation. When you wake up each day knowing what you are working toward and why, your efforts are infused with passion and intention. This internal drive propels you through setbacks and fatigue because the work is connected to a larger meaning. Vision is not static. It evolves as you grow and learn, but its essence remains a constant source of inspiration and direction. This evolving nature keeps you engaged and adaptable, encouraging continuous refinement and growth. A clear vision helps to align your environment with your goals. It influences the people you choose to surround yourself with, the habits you develop, and the opportunities you pursue. When your actions consistently reflect your vision, you build momentum and credibility. Others are drawn to clarity of purpose. It inspires trust and attracts collaboration. This network of support becomes a critical factor in overcoming obstacles and seizing opportunities that align with your path. Moreover, clarity of vision is essential when facing uncertainty and risk. Life is unpredictable and challenges are inevitable, but a strong vision acts as a stabilizing force. It reminds you of the bigger picture, helping you stay the course when immediate circumstances are discouraging or confusing. This perspective enables you to view setbacks not as failures but as necessary detours or learning experiences that serve your long-term goals. Vision, therefore, cultivates resilience by anchoring you to your core purpose amid the fluctuations of life. Defining your vision early also allows for intentional goal setting. Clear goals break down the abstract concept of purpose into actionable steps. These goals serve as milestones that track your progress and provide feedback, allowing you to adjust your approach as needed. This cycle of goal setting, action, reflection, and adjustment creates a dynamic process of growth and achievement grounded in your vision. It transforms ambition into measurable progress, making the pursuit of your vision tangible and rewarding. The clarity you cultivate extends beyond professional ambitions to encompass your personal life as well. Purpose is holistic, integrating relationships, health, creativity, and service. When your vision includes these dimensions, it fosters balance and prevents burnout by ensuring that success in one area does not come at the expense of others. This integrated vision supports a fulfilling life that honors all aspects of your humanity. It's important to recognize that clarity of vision is a skill that develops over time. It requires patience, openness to new experiences, and the willingness to reevaluate your assumptions. Regular practices such as journaling, meditation, and seeking feedback from trusted mentors or peers can enhance your self-awareness and sharpen your vision. Engaging with diverse perspectives broadens your understanding and helps refine what truly resonates with you. Ultimately, clarity of vision is not just about personal success, it's about creating a life that feels meaningful and authentic. It empowers you to live intentionally, make informed choices, and navigate life's complexities with confidence. This clarity transforms the daunting prospect of the next 50 years into a journey of purpose-driven action, where each step contributes to the realization of your unique potential and the positive impact you wish to leave on the world. Action is the essential bridge between dreams and reality. Without taking deliberate steps forward, even the clearest vision or the most inspired idea remains just that, a possibility, unrealized and gathering dust in the realm of what could be. The journey toward a fulfilling and impactful life is not propelled by intention alone. It requires consistent, focused action that translates ideas into tangible outcomes. Understanding this transforms the way you approach your goals, emphasizing the importance of momentum and execution over perfection or endless planning. One of the critical truths about action is that it need not be grand or monumental to be effective. Small, consistent steps taken with purpose create cumulative progress that compounds over time. This principle of incremental growth means that even when the path forward feels overwhelming, breaking it down into manageable tasks allows you to maintain momentum. Each action, no matter how minor it seems, is a building block toward your larger objective. This mindset not only prevents paralysis caused by fear or uncertainty, but also builds confidence as you see tangible results from your efforts. Action also teaches you more than any amount of theory or reflection ever could. The process of doing reveals insights and challenges that planning alone cannot anticipate. It exposes gaps in knowledge, unexpected obstacles, and opportunities that only emerge when you engage actively with your environment. In this way, action is a form of learning, dynamic, real-world, and deeply instructive. Each step you take provides feedback that informs your next move, allowing you to adapt and refine your approach continuously. This iterative process of action and reflection is fundamental to growth and innovation. Moreover, action creates energy and momentum. When you take the first step, you break the inertia of inaction and generate forward movement. This momentum is powerful because it creates a positive feedback loop. Progress fuels motivation, which encourages further action. Conversely, inaction breeds stagnation and doubt, making it harder to initiate movement later. Recognizing this dynamic shifts the focus from waiting for the perfect moment to embracing the power of starting now, even if conditions are imperfect. The willingness to begin, to try, and to potentially fail opens the door to opportunity and advancement. Taking action requires courage because it often involves stepping into uncertainty and risk. The fear of failure, judgment, or making the wrong decision can be paralyzing, but these fears are natural companions on the path to achievement. Courage does not mean the absence of fear, rather, it means acting in spite of it. When you embrace this mindset, you expand your capacity to take risks that are necessary for growth. Each courageous act strengthens your resilience and expands your comfort zone, making subsequent actions easier and more confident. Another important aspect is the discipline of consistency. Motivation can fluctuate, but discipline sustains action through highs and lows. Developing routines, setting deadlines, and holding yourself accountable are practical strategies to maintain steady progress. Consistency over time produces results that are disproportionate to the effort invested in any single moment. This discipline is especially critical during periods of challenge or when immediate rewards are not visible, as it reinforces commitment to your vision and long-term goals. Action also demands clarity of focus. Multitasking or scattering your efforts across too many projects dilutes your energy and slows progress. Prioritizing tasks that align directly with your highest priorities ensures that your actions move you closer to your goals efficiently. Learning to say no to distractions and less important opportunities is a vital skill that protects your time and preserves your ability to execute with excellence. Focused action creates a powerful sense of purpose and achievement that sustains motivation. Furthermore, taking action fosters creativity and innovation. When you engage actively with your work or passions, you create space for new ideas to emerge. The act of doing challenges assumptions and stimulates problem solving. Mistakes made in action are valuable lessons that often lead to breakthroughs. This hands-on engagement is what separates those who dream from those who create transformative change. Collaboration and seeking support can also amplify the impact of your actions. While individual effort is critical, no significant achievement is made in isolation. Engaging mentors, peers, or teams brings diverse perspectives, resources, and encouragement that can accelerate your progress. Action becomes more powerful when it is part of a collective effort aligned toward a common vision. Being proactive in building these relationships is itself an important form of action. Ultimately, the power of action lies in its ability to transform potential into reality. It is the catalyst that turns your ideas, dreams, and plans into the life you envision. Without action, even the most compelling vision remains dormant. With it, you create momentum, learn, adapt, and grow. This understanding compels you to move beyond contemplation and to commit to consistent, purposeful effort, knowing that each step you take today is an investment in the next 50 years of your life. Resilience is the indispensable quality that enables us to persist in the face of adversity and setbacks, transforming obstacles into stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. Life's journey is rarely linear or smooth. Challenges, failures, and unexpected changes are inevitable parts of any meaningful pursuit. Resilience is what allows us to withstand these pressures, recover quickly, and continue moving forward with renewed determination. It is not just about enduring hardships, but about growing stronger and wiser through them. One of the fundamental aspects of resilience is mindset, the internal dialogue and beliefs we hold about ourselves and our circumstances. A resilient mindset views difficulties as temporary and surmountable rather than insurmountable or permanent. This perspective shifts focus from victimhood to agency, encouraging proactive problem solving and adaptation. When you cultivate this mindset, setbacks become opportunities to learn, refine your approach, and build character. The ability to reframe challenges positively fosters emotional strength and reduces the impact of stress and discouragement. Resilience is closely linked to emotional regulation, the capacity to manage and respond constructively to emotional experiences. Life's hardships can provoke fear, frustration, or despair, but resilient individuals develop skills to acknowledge these emotions without being overwhelmed by them. Techniques such as mindfulness, deep breathing, and cognitive reframing help maintain emotional balance, allowing clearer thinking and more effective decision-making during crises. This emotional agility creates a stable foundation from which to act rather than react impulsively or retreat. Another critical element of resilience is perseverance, the commitment to continue striving toward goals despite obstacles. Perseverance means showing up repeatedly, even when progress is slow or invisible. It requires patience and faith in the long-term vision, resisting the temptation to give up or divert attention to easier pursuits. This consistent effort accumulates over time, often resulting in breakthroughs that are invisible in the moment but significant in the bigger picture. Stories of successful people consistently highlight perseverance as a defining trait, underscoring its role in sustained achievement. Building resilience also involves learning from failure without allowing it to define you. Failure is not the opposite of success, but a vital part of its process. Each failure provides feedback, a chance to identify what didn't work, adjust strategies, and improve. Resilient people embrace failure as a teacher, not a judge. They separate their sense of self-worth from the outcome of any single attempt, preserving confidence and motivation. This detachment from external validation nurtures a growth mindset, where effort and learning are valued more than perfection or immediate success. Support systems play a crucial role in resilience. Relationships with family, friends, mentors, or communities provide emotional sustenance, perspective, and encouragement during tough times. Knowing you are not alone and having people to lean on creates a sense of security that bolsters resilience. Moreover, sharing struggles can foster mutual support and collective problem solving, making challenges more manageable. Building and nurturing these connections is an active and intentional form of resilience in itself. Resilience is also enhanced by a sense of purpose and meaning. When your actions are connected to a deeper why, it fuels determination and provides strength during hardship. Purpose anchors you through uncertainty and loss, reminding you of what is worth enduring for. This alignment between values and goals creates an inner resource that is less dependent on external circumstances, making it more sustainable over time. Physical and mental well-being are foundational to resilience. Taking care of your body through exercise, nutrition, and rest builds the energy and stamina necessary to face challenges. Similarly, engaging in practices that support mental health, such as meditation, journaling, or therapy, strengthens your ability to cope with stress and maintain clarity. Resilience is holistic. It thrives when you nurture all aspects of yourself. Developing resilience is a dynamic, ongoing process rather than a fixed trait. Life continually presents new challenges that test your capacity to bounce back. Each experience of overcoming adversity reinforces your resilience, making you better equipped for future obstacles. This cumulative growth creates a positive cycle of empowerment and confidence. In professional and personal pursuits alike, resilience determines who sustains their efforts and ultimately achieves their vision. It is the quiet force that sustains motivation when excitement fades and the obstacles grow larger. It enables innovation by encouraging risk-taking despite uncertainty. It preserves hope when immediate results are discouraging. Cultivating resilience, therefore, is one of the most strategic investments you can make in yourself, equipping you to navigate the unpredictable journey ahead with strength and grace. In essence, resilience is the backbone of a purposeful and lasting life. It transforms trials into triumphs, setbacks into lessons, and endurance into achievement. By nurturing resilience, you create a foundation that not only supports your goals, but enriches your entire life experience, making the pursuit of your vision not just possible, but deeply rewarding. Clarity of purpose is the compass that guides every meaningful action and decision, providing a sense of direction amidst the complexity and distractions of life. When you possess a clear understanding of what truly matters to you, your core values, passions, and long-term goals, you create a powerful internal beacon that aligns your thoughts, choices, and behaviors toward a coherent vision. This clarity transforms vague aspirations into concrete intentions, enabling focused effort rather than scattered energy. Without such clarity, even the most ambitious plans risk becoming fragmented or derailed by uncertainty. A clear purpose simplifies decision-making by acting as a filter through which opportunities, challenges, and options are evaluated. When confronted with choices, a well-defined purpose helps you assess what aligns with your vision and what detracts from it. This process reduces indecision and the fatigue associated with constantly weighing competing demands. It sharpens your ability to say yes to what serves your highest goals and no to distractions or activities that dilute your efforts. This disciplined focus protects your time and energy, which are among the most valuable resources you have. Moreover, clarity of purpose fuels motivation by connecting daily tasks to a larger narrative. It provides meaning to routine efforts that might otherwise feel mundane or exhausting. When you understand how each action contributes to a greater mission, you cultivate a sense of significance and fulfillment that sustains perseverance. This sense of alignment is critical during periods of challenge or slow progress, as it reinforces why you began the journey and what you are ultimately striving to achieve. Purpose acts as an emotional anchor that steadies you through uncertainty. Clarity also enhances your communication and leadership. When you articulate your purpose clearly, you inspire trust and alignment among those around you, whether in professional teams, personal relationships, or broader communities. People are naturally drawn to leaders and collaborators who demonstrate focused vision and conviction. This clarity fosters collaboration because it creates a shared understanding of direction and priorities. It enables you to build networks and partnerships that amplify your impact as others can see the coherence and value in your mission. Developing clarity requires intentional reflection and self-awareness. It is not something passively discovered, but actively created by asking fundamental questions. What do I value most? What impact do I want to make? What brings me deep satisfaction and energy? These questions help peel away societal expectations, external pressures, and transient desires, revealing the authentic core that drives you. This process often involves trial and error, experimentation, and adjustment. Purpose evolves as you gain experience and insight, so clarity is a living state rather than a fixed destination. Setting clear goals aligned with your purpose is a practical step that translates vision into action. Goals break down your overarching mission into manageable, measurable milestones. This structure creates a roadmap that guides your efforts and allows you to track progress. Goal setting also provides opportunities for celebration and renewal of commitment, reinforcing motivation. The clarity gained through this process helps prevent overwhelm by organizing your focus into achievable segments rather than an amorphous ambition. Clarity of purpose also promotes resilience because it creates a stable foundation that can withstand setbacks and change. When external circumstances shift, having a clear why allows you to adapt your strategies without losing sight of the destination. It cultivates flexibility in methods while maintaining consistency in direction. This balance between stability and adaptability is crucial in a rapidly changing world, ensuring that you remain grounded yet open to innovation and growth. Furthermore, clarity invites intentional living. When you know your purpose, you are more likely to design your environment, habits, and relationships in ways that support it. This intentionality creates synergy across different areas of your life, reinforcing your commitment and making progress more sustainable. It helps align your daily routines with your highest priorities, reducing friction and increasing efficiency. Clarity of purpose also has a profound impact on mental and emotional well-being. A clear sense of direction reduces anxiety and stress caused by uncertainty and scattered efforts. It provides confidence and peace of mind, knowing that your actions are meaningful and aligned. This psychological clarity enhances focus and energy, allowing you to engage fully in your endeavors with enthusiasm and presence. In professional contexts, clarity is a catalyst for innovation and excellence. When teams and organizations have shared purpose, they channel creativity and resources effectively toward breakthrough solutions. Clarity prevents wasted efforts on misaligned projects and fosters a culture of accountability and excellence. For individuals, it sharpens career focus, enabling strategic choices that build expertise and reputation. Ultimately, clarity of purpose empowers you to live deliberately rather than reactively. It transforms your life from a series of random events into a coherent story of growth and contribution. By cultivating and maintaining this clarity, you ensure that your energy is invested in what truly matters, maximizing your potential for success and fulfillment. It is the guiding light that illuminates the path forward, helping you navigate complexity with confidence and intentionality.